Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to gain from night to first light. And maintenance is over, folks. It is now time for Genshin Impact version 3.5. The timers will take a while for me to reset, but you'll be the first to know when the countdown begins for version 3.6. Now let us see if there are any new changes in this version. And as it turns out, absolutely nothing has changed down here. We still can't walk into the light.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Okay. So yes, I know that we have spent the last 2 years listening to that scene over and over again with each battle pass. But I decided to listen to it again because as we play through Genshin Impact, getting new bits of the story, I feel like we actually get a better read on what that scene is supposed to be actually telling us. But we can begin the Archon quest immediately. Destined encounter. Talk to Masrur? Masrur at Port Ormos is currently worrying himself sick over a letter with an unclear address. Don't worry, I've already done a great deal of the purchasing that I normally do. So we won't even have to we won't have to go all across to that. But crabs are still important. Here we go.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Wow, we actually got mail? Take advantage of a loophole in the mailing system.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Oh, wow.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it. Oh, wow. That is an interesting way to start version 3.5.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side, and this letter reaches you successfully, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah, I can't say I'm hugely surprised.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Caribert. A wine-scented letter.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
This is sad.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
You? Terrified? I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Wait, seriously? Conria is deep underground near Sumeru?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Kaya Albrecht?
One death afternoon, please, boss.
What the?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh, jeez.
Huh?
Okay, then.
What?
Descendant of the Abyss Order's founder?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that Albrich founded the Abyss Order.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
The wind rises.
Alright.
Too slow.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Basically breaking and entering. Nice doors. Alright, enough playing around.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just a regular mirror. It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
A mortar and pestle?
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
I'm sorry, but do the developers really believe that we do not know what a mortar and pestle is? I have a mortar and pestle. I grind my own spices for my food. It's a good thing when you want to cut back on the salt that you find in store-bought spices.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Okay. They're just chilling, ignoring me. They're not hostile. But now they're hostile.
Shine down! Squall Fury! Search forth! Illusion shot!
Inadmissible evidence!
Behold!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Incinerate!
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Wow. Reloading comes naturally to you than most.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
You make my day every day, Paimon. Especially when you can be emergency food, comic relief, and now you're a portable mailbox.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this. We'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Tavat.
Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Tavat.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Thank you, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? Oh wow, a yawning voice line. How'd I sleep till morning? Why isn't Paimon wake me up? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him? Seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? No reply. I should go inside and check. A star-crossed night.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Ah! Startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Whoa, whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So you mean to say that you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
You are very skittish right now. Something's strange with this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
You must. Suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I am no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you?
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay?
Relax.
Understand me?
I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me.
Come on then.
A hilitrol? Why do you keep a hilitrol at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria, aren't you?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Oh, wow. We're actually seeing someone from Conria that wasn't cursed into oblivion. Those clothes, your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god. I count some of them as my foes, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life.
all right. Well, my name is Ida. And you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Spoken like a true Conrian.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the Cataclysm.
Now's the chance to get some answers about the Cataclysm.
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly?
The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the Cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So Ide is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. Why did some people turn into hilichurls, while you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the Cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
The curse of the wilderness. So, who is this hilichurl to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son.
Kari Bear.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. I know this caused you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
What do you plan to do now?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Currently in special story mode. You will be able to continue even if you leave. Do you wish to leave? Okay, so you can't access the Paimon menu. Well, Paimon's gone. At least they're keeping it canonical.
Over here.
A crafting bench?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recovers clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse
do
could
not
be undone.
hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
Yeah, that'll do it.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
Oh, man.
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
That looks like a primal Rukashava mushroom. Never seen a mushroom like this before.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I've picked some before, yes.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Well, Alright, hello, welcome to the stream.
Without your help, oh, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you.
Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. So... Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. The smell of this stings your nose and will not easily fade. According to the records, this medicine requires the power of the god of wisdom to awaken the addled mind. Perhaps it might be able to resist the curse. Strange mushroom. Can mushrooms really grow in a field like this? Oh, so this field was made specifically for cultivating these mushrooms. Might as well really use the god of wisdom to craft this. Wait. Maybe I'm wrong, but behind the icon for the item in the center of the close to the center of the screen, do those alchemical runes look different than usual? I feel like they're different. The sickness unto near death.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me? Is it time to give Caribera the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the god of wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy for someone from Conria. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the god of wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. Ida hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you. Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son. Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Administer the dose of medicine to the Hilichurl.
Search for it. Squall Fury.
Here we go.
Caribert?
The Hilichurl almost seems lifeless. Its reactions to everything is incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Ide, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ide. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low. Or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options, unless you're ready to give up on Caribert.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. To have infinite time, yet no hope, can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where'd you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Yeah. I gotta agree on this one. These mushrooms and the way he cultivates them are way too dubious.
Can't see?
What? No meat for those perfect kills? Fine. Wait, maybe it's because I'm stuck in this.
Too slow.
I'm currently in a special story mode and can't complete this action. So I can't see the full map. What? I can't change my team, I can't look at events.
Ah, you're back. Cara Bear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Your secret's safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Does water feel somehow attract the monsters? Better fend them off.
There is no escape! One with the forest. Swollen Fury. Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Wiped them
What
out.
happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
I have not collected all the free intertwined fate. I am in no rush. Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Ide, the medicine's ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Even though the curse denies you even that, but though the curse even denies you this, you still have Caribert.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
I can't teleport. I didn't think it would be this painful.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
What?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
The wind rises.
Pretty sure you're chasing the wrong hilichurl, buddy. Yeah, definitely.
That's not Caribert.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. And Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilichurls, the better.
Lamenter at a fate's end.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
What the?
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Look, what are those hilichurls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here, this creepy scene, It's eerily familiar. Oh, wow. It has been months since I've seen a Door of Resurrection. I thought they just removed the model entirely.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Alright, we got ether voice lines now.
Illusion shattered!
One with the forest! I'll uproot you! Behold! Search for it!
There is no escape!
Can't see?
No going back.
The wind rises. Behold!
Okay, so I cheated a little. Maybe a lot.
Enshroud!
No, it doesn't seem like they changed the VA just yet.
Shine down!
That isn't something that can just be done on a dime. No matter how bad you might want it.
Quit following me. Squall Fury.
No way through.
Quit following me.
I guess we'll have to go straight and hope for the best.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Quit following me.
These kinds of talks can drive you insane.
Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. Behold!
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Here we go. Well, might as well do this with style. Oh wow.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald? No. He doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Illusion shattered!
Abyss Herald, Frostfall. An Abyss Order monster that uses a dark power to command the ice and frost in battle. Some of its attacks decrease the stamina of characters while dealing damage against them. Interesting.
Can't see?
Dark cold suffering!
Boom boom!
Wretched vermin! The wind rises. Upon the gale.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
I think I'll enjoy fighting this guy when he comes to the Spiral Abyss.
There is no escape!
Beautiful.
Who was that? He was...
Terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Huh?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I'm having second thoughts about this.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Wait.
Behold!
What? Confusing.
The wind rises.
All right.
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura? There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order. And these worshipping hilichurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Ide, this place is bad news. We gotta go. Ide? Ah, crud.
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet?
Voice inside the head. Whose voice is that? Must be coming from right inside my head. Can't Ide hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? Not answering, huh? The voice is gone. Ide.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
You okay?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
You leave the ominous cave and return to Ide's home.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a Statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options. Caribert?
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I can't believe it.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Wait, red sky?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Ide, that was not a god, that was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Ide's experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. Guess I'd better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. The far side of fate. Enter the cavern once again.
Too slow.
Behold!
Too slow.
Wait, what?
Quit following me.
Wait. This is the path that leads to the chasm. Why is it leading to this place? Unknown sanctuary.
Ground!
The wind rises.
One with the forest.
Too slow.
Shine down!
Can't see.
It's gone.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilly-Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion?
We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot. Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
You take Ide, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house.
Kari Bear? Where has he gone?
He's not in here.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
What do you mean a break-in? The door is made of leaves.
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
We have to find him first.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Did he... The mirror, it's broken!
Okay, I think I know what's going on now. What we're seeing is a memory. We're all in a dream. This is just one big illusion. Hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Okay, looks like we picked it up.
Squall and Fury.
Kari Bear! Kari Bear! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, Hilly-Churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Eat it, eh?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Curry Bear.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
Stop it, Ide. Stop with the forest rangers and I will have to make you.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
That could well have been Curry Bear.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
The hunt continues.
Too slow.
Curry Bear! Curry Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Curry Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Curry Bear?
He's not responding. He's relapsed.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Curry Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on, something's not right with him. What has that strange power done with him?
Papa?
Curry Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Curry Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What happened? Did I faint? I remember Curry Bear taking his mask off, but then...
Aha! Traveler, you're awake! Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar.
Clotar?
Clotar Alberic.
Oh, jeez. Alberic?
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
Didn't see clearly. What happened to Caribert?
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
There's that term again, the loom of fate. You're right about this being from the abyss. The abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
Why did he just call me?
Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Albrecht.
You mean Clotar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Despite that, my sister ultimately sided with him, didn't she?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what she thought about all this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, I want to know what's
You mean
been
here?
growing those weird mushrooms.
Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think the bones of the man belong to Clotar Albrecht.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon. One more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Chapter 3, Act 6, Caribert. Alright, and just like that, we have made it through the Archon quest. But yeah, this field is extremely disturbing.
The wind rises.
All the effort he put into those mushrooms. The mirror box, the mortar and pestle, and the bed are still there.
Quit following me. Too slow.
So wait. If Clotar Albrecht is Kaya's ancestor, but Caribert is presumed dead, where does Kaya fit into the family tree, so to speak? Oh, this is confusing.
search for it.
All right. So, that is all for the quest that we're going to do for this stream. And now, let's do, say, 20 pulls for this round. We're going for Auric Blaze, Day of the Flame Mane. And give me a second. My pity is 10. With no guarantees. So let's see how we fare. First 10 pull. In 3, 2, 1. Bennett. All right. Last pull of the night. Here we go. This will be wishes 21 to 30. 3, 2, 1. All right, Barbara. All right.
Our recent catch was great.
Oh. It's been so long since I wished on Wanderlust Invocation that I have 20 wishes saved up. I won't be using them now. I'll save those for 3.6. And my pity for Wanderlust is only 2. Alright, gotta work on mysterious meat product. Oh wait. Only takes 1 minute. And I only need 1 mysterious meat to create a mysterious meat product. So if I really work on it, I could actually have, say, 2,000 mysterious meat products by the end of the year. And then process them all into mysterious meat. Oh, this is going to be a fun year for processed ingredients. And I'm on fire. Joy.
Squall and fury.
Quit following me.
So in the end, it was Caribert who facilitated Clothar Albric's slow but sure descent into madness.
There is no escape. Motion to compel.
Too slow.
Ooh, new recipes! Tulumba. I don't know what that is. Yes! Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we have coffee beans. We have coffee beans now. Another bag. And something I will most certainly be maxing out. The coffee empire lives on. But you know what this means. Even though I did all of my shopping pre-stream, now we gotta go to all of these shops to make sure that we can't buy even more coffee beans every day. Yeah, and I was just thinking, you know what's sad? We have all of these cafes in Sumeru, and not one of them sells coffee beans. And then suddenly, I go to the one store that I didn't purchase everything from, and they have coffee beans. Alright, no coffee beans here. No coffee beans here.
Behold!
It's weird that that would be the only place for coffee beans. I mean, if you think about it, there are 5 places where you can buy potatoes. 2 of them are in Liyue. Liyue Harbor.
The wind rises.
A new recipe.
Behold! Too slow.
too slow.
Well, the main point is we have coffee beans now, and that means that it's only a matter of time before we get tea leaves. And we can make Pops' tea then. Gilded Tajine? So I've already gone to all the shops in Sumeru. Since we're getting the Windbloom Festival,
Following me.
Let's see if they've added anything new to Mondstadt. Nope, they haven't changed Good Hunter since it was conceptualized. But you know what I wish? I wish Quinn would start selling his fruits. And pumpkins. I wonder why Quinn is selling pumpkins at somewhere he calls Quinn's Fruits. Sup, Charles? You know what I want. I can't even take this because they added Fruits of the Festival here for people who start the game after When Liza Fest. But for people who got the recipe then, this is just something that you can never acquire.
Spawn Fury.
Alright. Tulumba. 3-star. Requires 3 eggs. Already pretty expensive. 2 things of flour, 2 things of sugar, and a single coffee bean. We already have our first coffee recipe. Tulumba is a snack fried in oil. Shaped flour is lowered directly into the pot to deep fry until golden brown before being fished out and dipped into syrup while piping hot. This treat is as inseparable companion to many in Sumeru. So, if I wanted to max this out, even once, at least in terms of delicious recipes, I would need 6,000 eggs. So, 2,000 more to go. But even then, there are already egg dishes that are on the queue for completion. I really do hope that Fontaine, or one of the Fontaine, Snesnaya, oh crap! I forgot one of the countries. Well, you get the idea. I hope one of them fixes the egg problem in this game. The fact that they're so scarce, you can barely buy any. I mean, I have no problem with crabs. Yeah, Natlan, thank you. I have no problem hunting for crabs. That's the easiest thing for me to collect. But eggs? Those things don't spawn. I mean, they just refresh in certain locations at set intervals. Or just randomly spawn from bushes. I really do not want to repeat the Matsutake hunt. There are a lot of eggs in the second desert area. Oh yeah. I haven't completely explored there, but maybe I should check that out. If I can find a good route, maybe I can make egg dishes less painful. We also have scented meatballs, which use mysterious meat. 3 of them. 2 flour, 2 onions, and 2 spice. You need 2 jars of spice to cover up the dubiousness of that mysterious meat. Alright, next up, Gilded Tajine. Requires 2 pieces of raw meat, 2 patisaras, for whatever reason, 1 jar of spice, and 1 onion. So in order to max this out, the only thing stopping me is my complete lack of patisaras. Because they've completely disappeared from the world naturally, just like the glaze lily. Wait. Strange. Sumeru has lost the Patisara, but can grow them domestically. There are just no more wild Patisaras. Liyue can only grow glaze lilies domestically, as they no longer appear in the wild. Windbloom Mondstadt has these fights over what the true Windbloom is during the Windbloom Festival. And at this point it's become more of a symbolic thing, but there's literally no record of the Windbloom explicitly being a certain type of flower. Was there ever a flower that mysteriously disappeared from Inazuma? Because it feels like a lot of them are disappeared. There are a lot of flowers that have actually been wiped from existence from the natural setting. No. Those aren't Patisaras, those are something else. Let's see. Here it is. Viparius. That's what's in Vanarana. Okay, I'm not on fire this time. That's a good sign. Anyway, that is the end of today's stream. Thank you so much to everyone who came to watch the stream, those who come to watch the playback later, and I hope to see you next time for more Genshin Impact version 3.5, especially since we have coffee beans! You better believe I'm gonna be maxing those out. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.